don't even know how to start this video, but like all I want to say is never exchange your spiritual gift for material gain, and never give away your personal power for someone who has more than you material wise, right? Because you need to understand, people will come and offer you bright and shiny things. People will come and offer you, will present you offers that is too good to be true, that you think you want. And I'm speaking this from a very grown space, so I would like to invite you to have a very open mind when listening to this, right? So this message is not, and this guidance is not to trigger anyone. This is just to help you prevent making the wrong choices. So taking from a personal standpoint, if you come from humble beginnings and you work yourself through life's challenges, and you know you have the capabilities within yourself to obtain your earthly desires, you will be met with challenges on this road to your earthly desires and earthly abundance. Because we need to understand that just because we are powerful beings within our own self, and we possess certain powers that the majority of those who are within the 3D don't possess, people will come and try to manipulate you in order for you to exchange your inner powers with them. Because like I wanted to say, in the 5D, as a real spiritual being, you already know that in the 5D your riches and your wealth have already manifested, but it's just in the 3D itself where your asset has not materialized yet. So this is where patience plays a very big role. So to get back what I wanted to say, right, those who are in this world and of this world, because there are some of us are of this world and some of us are not of this world. We are like literally in this world because we have to complete the mission, right? If you know, you know. But those who are of this world, they lack those qualities and capabilities and characteristics and skill sets that those who are 5D beings have, right? So this is why as a spiritual being you will normally feel that you are suffering on this earth. You're not suffering on this earth, you just need to learn how to play the game of this 3D world, right? Because basically life is literally a game, and I would advise you to do your own research of that, because you need to have your own understanding of this 3D world, right? So to get back what I wanted to say for instance, you want to have earthly riches, and you know that you are an abundant individual. You know that you are an abundant a master manifester, and you know for a fact that whatever you want you can call it into your 3D world, right? But if it's not the time for you to receive yet, you need to ask yourself again, what is this challenge, and or what is this timeline in my current life? What is it trying to teach me? This is where you have to use your discernment, and this is where you have to accept patience and also go with the flow of life. Because the moment when we give in to exchange our own personal power as a spiritual being and give it to these earthlings, you will basically sell your freedom, you will sell yourself, you will exchange your higher power for something that is tangible. And you need to understand that if you possess certain qualities within yourself, it's non-tangible. And if you are giving your pearls to swine, those people can take your energy that you harvest within yourself. Those individuals can take that energy and they can literally use it for absolute bullshit. This is why God has not given it to them, because God knew for a fact that these individuals will do harm to other people with that energy and or with that significant amount of characteristics and skill sets and gems that you already obtained within yourself. You need to understand that you are very, very, very rare, and people would want to have what you have. This is why people want to control you, people want to manipulate you, because people want to have you at knee level and not even at the eye level. People want to have you at the knee level. People want to have you to bow down to them because of the fact that you possess more than them. People who have earthly riches, and if you are a spiritual being, if people have earthly riches, they're not powerful than you. Gold doesn't weigh more than certain crystals and certain gems. Diamonds doesn't weigh more than certain crystals and certain gems. You know what I mean? Like, this is all shit that is commercialized to make people confused into believing that if you have a Lamborghini, if you have $100,000 in the bank account, which is not much in today's modern age, right? Or if you have X amount of money in your bank account, you are superior. You are not superior. And I'm speaking this from a very, very personal point of view, because I live in a country that is basically a first world country. And I've met so many people who are physically rich, materially rich, but when it comes to certain gems, certain possessions, certain characteristics, they are very, very poor. And the thing is that I've realized and encountered about these types of people is the moment when they realize that they cannot control you, they will try to make an offer that you cannot resist. And this is where it's very important for you to reject this offer, because like this offer comes with some sort of bind to it. It's what I think it was Dave Chappelle that said that they offered him 50 million, and then he went to South Africa and he was like, what was tied to that 50 million? You know what I mean? What was tied to that 50 million? If people are giving you such a big offer, you have to ask yourself, like, what the fuck, what price do I have to pay in order to get that? And another story that I want to tell you, I've met so many sugar babies in my lifetime where they are miserably unhappy, and I asked them, like, why did you make the choice, right? And they told me, like, they came from humble beginnings. They just wanted to have like a quick win in life. And these girls are married to very, 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 very wealthy individuals, but the wealthy individuals treat them like absolute shit. They are basically prisoners within their own home. They have guards that are following them around. They don't have the amount of freedom. They can only stay X amount of time outside. They have to send videos to their significant other with who they are. They have to show receipts. I don't want to live a life like that. And I don't even think that anyone should live a life like that, because that is prison, bro. And that is all because of these individuals have possessed some sort of power. Like, these girls have possessed some sort of power. Maybe they were very kind, they were very loving, they were very powerful, they could manifest anything in their life. And this is the thing, if you partner that up with the wrong person, it's chaos. Because that individual, this is where sex magic also comes in, right? Because that individual will do sex magic on you. They will suck you from inside. They will suck you dry. And this individual will because I need to give you this analogy, right? Because this individual will suck you dry from the inside, and this individual will walk outside with your energy. And how does this normally happen? This normally happens is like, you individual, you are a 5D reincarnated being, right? You're not of this world, you're just in this world, and all of your chakras is fully aligned, right? And then you have other crystals and other gems within yourself as well, such as powerful manifestation. You are a warrior in a different world, like your parallel universe. You are a warrior, or you are a spiritual being of a very, very high rank in your parallel universe, right? So you possess that, but the only thing that you don't possess in this 3D world is gold and or money, right? But this is where your life challenges are accompanied with your miracles at the end of the rainbow, at all of these challenges. When you see the light at the end of the tunnel, when you go through your dark night of the soul, this is when you are being rewarded with your finances and your gold and all of these kinds of things, even though you already possess, like, all of your bars is full on a spiritual level, right? Because, like, when you reincarnate here, your mission is different. So your mission might even be like, you need to find your own ways with your spiritual gifts as to how you can actually make money, how you can get the gold, right? Because this is the mission that you have here on earth. But this is why this gold and finances will be given to you through God itself, because you have to co-create with the universe in order to get your abundance at the end of your dark night of the soul, right? If you want to know more about the dark night of the soul, please do let me know, and I will make an in-depth video of my personal experience of the dark night of the soul. So to move on, now all of your bars on the spiritual being, spiritual level is full. Now you meet someone from the 3D world, because you need to understand that this 3D world is full of NPCs. Literally, like, there's a lot of NPCs in this world. So all of these NPCs, they don't have any spiritual powers, they don't have any spiritual knowledge, they're unhygienic, because they live in this materialistic world where they fully believe in this hustle mentality, right? They want to have the fast cars, the big houses, they don't even pray to God, they don't believe in God, they don't believe in the universe, they just only believe in getting shit now, right? So this individual is basically walking out here in the 3D world on empty. Now you need to understand, this individual's, the only bar of this individual that is full is their money bar and the gold bar. I hope that you are still with me here. Their money bar and their gold bar is the only two bars that is full, but their conscious, their subconscious, their consciousness, their spirituality, everything that is empty. So now you, who are a spiritual being, are meshing with someone who probably have no soul, has no spiritual knowledge, nothing. You go and you have unprotected sex with this individual. What happens? Your energy, your significant spiritual bars gets less and theirs get full, because it is an energy exchange, right? So what do this person do? This individual then go out and manifest more based on the energy that you have given them. So now you deplete them, and 90% of the time, how does these people say thank you to you? With materialistic things, tangible things, and in the long run they will then disrespect you if they deplete you. Because you need to understand, you as a spiritual being, you have the capabilities and the power to replenish yourself over time, right? But if you stay long enough in this toxic ass connection situation, encounterment that you are currently in, and or find yourself in, or will find yourself in, if you don't use your discernment, you will deplete yourself. And when you are depleted and this individual cannot fill their spiritual circles and or the spiritual tubes, I want to say, they're giving me tubes is when they will spit you out. This is when you will be miserable. You will start to feel miserable. You cannot deplete you cannot replenish you anymore, because this individual keep on depleting you. This is why it's so crucial for you not to accept anything that feels off. This is why it's so crucial for you to use your discernment, to use your intuition, and ask yourself, is this really from God? Because the thing is, right, this is something that I do. I normally give people 3 to 4 months to see how they act, because someone's mask can only last so long. I normally give people 3 to 4 to maximum 6 months. I don't rush into anything. I give them 3 to 4 to 6 months to see how they behave. You know what I mean? And if I see, like, in the long run, like, I'm gonna stand my ground. If I stand my ground with you, and I can see that the mask is slipping and you are becoming mean and you're becoming rude, because I don't want to give you any of my nice energy. Because you need to understand, in the first month, I treat people the way I want to be treated. I show them my loving, my caring, and all of these sides, right? Because you need to understand, these individuals will only last and wear that mask up until a certain time frame, and then these people would normally show themselves very early in the game. And the sooner that you can peep game from these individuals, the sooner that you can dip as well. So the moment when I see that the mask slip, I then treat them the way they want to be treated, or not the way that they want to be treated, but more like I treat them the way that they show up in my universe. Because you need to understand, right, everyone that you invite in, all of these people or characters that you invite in your universe, you have the power to let them stay a certain time within your universe. You can X them out in your universe, like literally spiritually you can X them out, but that literally depends on you. So when I see like someone is starting to act shady and shit like this, I will match energy, because I need to protect myself. I cannot water your toxicity. That for me is like, I cannot water your toxicity. So if you're going to be disrespectful towards me, I'm going to step away, because I know for a fact that in the long run that does not help me. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm saying, like, you need to be out here to understand that you are in control. In this 3D, you are in control of your own life. You need to make the choices as to how long you want to give someone access to your energy, because people are out here, they're attaching you to your energy, and in order for you to stay with them for a very long time, they will try to sell you something that is basically built on quicksand. You know what I mean? And you need to be very, very careful as well, because you need to see, and this is why I'm saying that you need to give people 3 to 4 to 6 months to see how they really play out, because you need to understand and you need to sit back, and you should not control people within your energy field. You need to learn how to sit back and observe people and see how people are using your energy. Because I'm going to tell you a story, right? About 6 months ago, I started to pay. Before, I already paid attention to how people are using my energy, but 6 months ago I started to really see how people are misusing and using my energy. So about 6 months ago, I met someone, and this individual was very, very, very nice, right? Like, it always starts off like this. This individual was very, very nice, and I was myself. I was my loving, caring individual self, and I started to watch how things plays out. But this individual has had a very, very, very dark energy around them. So I started to, and I don't judge anyone regardless of how dark your energy is. Like, I don't judge you, because I do know that when I meet people, you could learn from them in this life, right? Because it is an energy exchange. Whenever you speak to people, whenever you watch something, everything is an energy exchange. So I spoke to this individual, and it turns out that this individual's energy was not as dark as it came off. But this is when this individual started to speak to me, right? And then I started to know this person's story, and I understood like why this person's energy is so dark. And this individual, they really try to do the work in terms of eliminating the darkness within their energy field, but there's a lot of growth that this individual still had to do. And my responsibility was, I just had to sit and observe, because you get tasks and you get projects within this life from the spirit, and you need to execute them accordingly, because you cannot control anyone in this earth, right? So this individual started to take my energy, and I felt so depleted after interacting with this person. So what this person did is, like, this person would talk to me, and this individual will go outside, this individual will meet like very high-end people. And what this person did, right, this person would take my energy, and this person would literally stand in front of me and listen to very dark, heavy metal music that instantly depleted me. And I was like, rah, bro, like, I cannot fucking stay in your energy like this. So I removed my energy, right? And the craziest thing is, I called back my energy, because you have to do this, right? I called back my energy, and all the time when I pulled my energy back from this person, this individual would appear out of nowhere again. And this is the thing, that you need to do as well. Like, if you don't cleanse your energy, people will not call you or text you, or especially toxic individuals, they will not call you, they will not text you, because they still have access to your energy. You know what I mean? Like, they are still connected to your energy. But the moment when you're going to call back your energy and you're going to cut that toxic tie from them, that is when these individuals like start to come up out of fucking graves and shit, because they want to still have your energy. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's so funny, because over the weekend I did an energy cleanse, right? And I cut literally and I consistently make an energy cleanse, but there was like a deep rooted energy cleanse that I had to do, and I did it. And the craziest fucking thing is, right, the one person that I haven't spoke to in fucking 6 months, this individual texted me, and I was like, okay, so you were the one that was draining me. So you really need to peep game in this world, bro. Don't be out here exchanging your spiritual gifts for something that is tangible, because you will fuck yourself up. This is how people will control you. This is how you will become enslaved to these people, because these people think that, okay, I can give you a Birkin, I can give you a Cartier bracelet, and then I can do whatever the fuck I want with you. No, that doesn't work like that. If someone does not water you and replenish you the way that you do to them, there ain't no way that's going to work. Because the thing is, right, if you are a highly vibrational spiritual being, you cannot be with people of this earth, and that is unfortunately the honest truth. The only way for things to work out for you as a spiritual being is when you are connected to other spiritual beings. You are connected to people that are creative as yourself. You are connected to people who wants to have the best for you, not someone who wants to use you for your spiritual energy and power and then fuck you over the moment when they realize that they depleted you. You know what I mean? And how would you know that people want to use you? Is the moment when people play mind games with you. It's the moment when people make broken promises and empty promises with you in order to keep you on the hook with them. Because I always say this, right? Whatever comes from God is not a struggle. Whatever comes from God, you wouldn't have to guess. And this is the thing. The moment when you have to guess someone's intentions is the moment when you have to fucking dip. Because you will consistently will you be the problem. The moment when you accept whatever devious as offer this is how you're going to struggle, because like you will always be the problem, because you need to understand that these people want to be above you, and there is nothing as powerful as keeping your own spiritual powers to yourself and use it for good and not mesh it with anything fucking toxic, bruv. Because trust me, that Birkin bag that you think that you want is gonna cost you your peace, and then you have to close that toxic cycle again by cleansing, by going in hermit mode, and by just working on yourself again. You're going to open up toxic cycles that you have already closed. But anyway, I can ramble on and on and on and on, but that's all that I wanted to say. Like, don't give your spiritual power away to anyone. Don't exchange your spiritual power or your spiritual gifts for anyone, because you will realize from the beginning, like I said, the more you're going to step back and analyze and assess situations, the more you're going to realize and watch and see people's intentions. Because people can only wear a fucking mask for a certain amount of time, and then their darkness will start to show. Okay, so all that you already want, or all that you want on this earth, is already yours, but it will come in a way that you least expected. And something like the moment when you're going to receive it as well, your earthly abundance is going to be in a form of peace. You will not think twice about going for it. But the moment when you have to think twice when someone comes and offer you shit, that's when you know, baby, you need to run. But anyway, that was the message. I hope that it helped anyone. I really hope that it resonated with anyone. Please do let me know in the comments if it resonated with you. And I do have a video as well. If you are struggling in 2024, there will be the video up here up here. I always get confused which side it is. But if you're struggling in 2024, there is a video where I guide you to why exactly this is happening and how you could actually get yourself out of it. And 2024 is a struggling year for many, but I can promise you, if you did the work in 2024, 2025 will be your best year. So thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Thank you so much for liking and for subscribing and for sticking all the way to the end, like I said before. So I do want to wish you a beautiful remainder of the day. Take care, be safe, and bye.